Oh, we said this last.
Oh,
I
Brad,
see your daughter in the
I
back.
know already. I'm live, baby. As soon as
Uh,
I went live.
that's how it works. Murphy Law. Hey, welcome to Wine Out Thursdays. This is
And
Man of the
I was
Metaverse.
I was gonna
Uh,
give me something to drink, but go ahead.
well, damn, you want me to do the introduction? Or you gonna interrupt what I do?
I can't help but to interject because dang, I was jealous. I wanted something to sip on too. But
I
go
got
ahead.
happy. I got happy. I said, let me give it something. Welcome to Wine Out Thursdays. We got Beach Dad and we got My Life, My Money over here. Man, today we're gonna have some good discussions. First topic is gonna be on the drama with the Little Mermaid. The
Hmm.
second topic is gonna be on the immigration policy. How black people are acting like a damn. I think black people are damn fool, Brandon.
Yeah, we wilding out lately, but we'll get into that. What do you want to start with the Little Mermaid?
Yep.
What
Hold on. Let me share my screen.
you done took over. I don't even know how to share my screen and do all
Shit,
this stuff.
you
Now
know,
I'm about to
yeah, I go have to get you doing some damn shorts pretty soon because
yeah.
I want to see your different take because
Okay.
I want to see how you design it. Maybe we get more feedback. We don't know. We don't
Yeah.
know. We just got my brain out there. I want to see how your brain
Nah, I like how
makes
you've
it
been
up.
doing the things, but I was thinking we need to do a different thumbnails and more catchier titles, for especially for our live stream. Just because you ain't gonna click
Yes.
on it, you ain't gonna click on it if it's just a regular picture with a regular title. Like we need to kind of stand out a little bit, and we'll do that. We got the good content. We just gotta get people to click on it.
Damn, you got us live, but how about to talk some business? See
But go ahead, go ahead.
the live stream, I take that and then I break it down. And then
Hmm.
if you watch the videos up there today, I did some thumbnails on it with better titles from the live stream.
Yeah, I
So
got you.
it's gonna take a 100% fan to listen to the whole live stream, which is good.
Right, right, right,
But I can make 5-minute clips off that.
right.
But Brandon, what we got going on now?
Well,
My
they
phone,
go
my
ahead. I thought
phone
you was asking me a question. Go ahead.
my phone alerted me this week that says people are hating on the Little Mermaid, Brandon. Can't you believe that?
I can't believe it.
Why?
Well, I
Why?
can. I
What?
can actually.
You know what's going on with the Little Mermaid?
Yeah, they changed the skin color of the Little Mermaid, so people is feeling a certain type of way because she's darker now.
Skin? What? They got Mesquite from X-Men working or something? Who that? What you mean change the skin? Break it down. You be a little more specific than
I
that,
think
Brandon.
I think well, I'm not sure exactly her race, but she's got some African blood in her somewhere. She's not a Caucasian.
All
And Little
right.
Mermaid Ariel originally was a Caucasian mermaid.
How
And
you
this
know
is
she's
all make believe.
Caucasian?
That's what I'm saying. This is
She could have been Puerto
right,
Rican. How
exactly,
you know?
exactly. But a group of people claimed her as their own and fell in love with her, and they don't want to see her a different race now.
All right. Well, here it is. We got this black lady, a Chloe Helen Barrett, whatever her name is. She's a up and coming artist.
Right.
Several years ago, they said they was gonna cast her to be the Little Mermaid. So
Hmm.
several years ago, people started to hate, and now this week a trailer dropped. A trailer dropped,
Right.
and people started hating. Brandon,
But why?
you know why? Because man, in life, man, we got the life is a balance. For every good, you got something evil, right?
Well, that's true.
Now, Brandon, in America, what you think? You think we got mostly good people over here, mostly evil people over here?
Well, if I check the climate right now, I'm not going to
Huh?
say it's more evil. It's about 50-50 right now.
All right. That's why we got this balance up there. Because in real life, man, life is 50-50. If you got something to smell good, you gotta have something to smell bad. If you got a tall motherfucker, a tall guy, you gotta have a short guy. If you got a
Right.
girl with big old breasts, you gotta have a girl with a flat chest. If you got a guy with a big old bang bang, you gotta have another guy with a small bang bang. That's life. It's
That's
always
life.
a balance, man. It's
Right.
always a balance. So, Brandon, man, YouTube had to shut down the comments, not the comments, the dislikes,
They had to
because
turn
they
it
would
off.
they had to turn it off. Why do you think they would turn it off, Brandon? The
Well,
dislike.
it really doesn't matter, but it's just a bad look for when you have it's just a movie trailer. It's nothing political. it's just a movie. It's a kids movie. You shouldn't have that many dislikes on a kids movie.
If it's not if it's not political, why is so much chatter in the air?
Because race is really a topic that people care about and are sensitive about. Even though they say people tell you, I don't see color. I don't care. I just see people.
hey, it's crazy. One of our biggest shorts,
right,
is they colorblind, and motherfucker, those folks would jump on me, boy. What the fuck you talking about? I'm colorblind. Because I said colorblind is one of the racist things you could say. That's like if you don't see color, that means you don't see that damn red light, that yellow light, or that green light. So, right. And you know good and well you see them stop signs, so you see color.
Right.
Now, back to this, Brandon. You walking down the street. You are a 80-year-old Caucasian lady.
Okay.
Walking down the street, 9 o'clock at night, pitch dark, New York City. You look up through your wrinkled eyes. You look up, you see a guy 6'8", black as midnight.
Well, I don't see color, so I just see a 6'8" person. So he's just a person just like me. So he
okay, he's a person just like you. So what you think that lady gonna do? Would that lady get we don't know what you do, but won't you get nervous?
Yeah, I would get nervous if I was that lady.
Watch this, Brandon. Me being me, I get nervous.
Right. You would get nervous too. Right.
That's his life. So you see things. You judge people on their outer appearance.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. What if you saw a 6'8" Chinese man? Would you be nervous?
I might. Yeah, I'd be nervous out walking the dog or something. Yeah, don't take my dog from me. That was a joke. But in real life,
hold on. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. That was a joke. But in real life, in some Asian countries, they do eat dogs and cats.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, if I was walking my dog that's 6'8", I said, "Damn, I got to put my dog on I can't have a leash. I got a chain around this dog's neck." But that was a joke. I don't believe that. But Brandon, okay.
Right. Moving on. People do see color and they assess the color and they look at the danger levels and be like, okay, now I need to process this situation this way. So people do see color.
Brad, I'll go see this thing. Are you leaning again? Okay, you should.
No, I'm leaning. Let me see.
Yeah,
I like that.
All right, because we was like this, you was to the side.
You know how I do.
Yeah, when we have the thing to the side like that, if you say straight, see if I can make the cut. See, I'll be using, well, you can't see my screen, but I'll be using these blocks. So if you leaning, I can't blow it up right. I can't blow it up right. But yeah, people see color. It's not such thing as colorblind. And so many black people hear that statement all the time. And we just know it's poo-poo time they say it, Brandon.
Right.
Now, Brandon, here's some comments they had. Can you read that first one?
Yes. This is not about racism. We just want an Ariel that looks like the Ariel we love. Disney, stop being lazy and create new stories if you want more black representation.
Now, Ariel is a freak. They could put Goku as Ariel. It'd be the same damn thing, Brandon. Ain't she a fictional character?
Yes, yeah.
And I don't know what Ariel this came out. I think it came out in the early 90s or the 80s.
Yeah, probably in the 90s.
Why would a guy who's focused on Pikachu, you see a little Pikachu up there, why would this Pikachu motherfucker care about the skin color and I don't have a guy?
Because they're sensitive about race and they feel like they're being, pushed out. Their jobs are being taken. This is how people really feel. And this is a part of that. Like they feel like all their characters are getting changed and altered. And that's just how they feel. That's a mindset they got going on right now.
Here's the thing people don't talk about. Brandon just said they feel like their jobs is getting taken. We are being replaced. Brandon, what's the unemployment rate right now in America?
It's pretty high. I'm not sure how high is it. What's the
It ain't
percentage
a
right
damn
now?
high. What, 4%,
Are
5%?
you serious?
Yeah.
Can't be. Are you serious?
Brandon, you know I do this in real life. Why you talking about am I serious? Hold on. Hold on, Brandon.
Please show us, because people not gonna believe. I almost don't believe him.
It don't got Maryland. It's federal.
While you doing that, I'm gonna read this next one. Very bad. Ariel is not a color girl. You have to respect the character.
All right, watch this. Brandon be thinking I be bullshitting on people.
Well, no, I think you're very fact driven, but the people in our comments don't think so. They think you just be making up stuff.
All right, unemployment rate, August 2022. This is from the federal government. 3.7%. Okay, you can't even see that. Hold on.
I can see it. I'm not on my phone now. I can actually see stuff.
There you go, Brandon. That's from your federal government. 4%. So they say people are taking in jobs. But Brandon, what's the unemployment rate for Black Americans?
Where that's not Black American, that's all Americans.
That's all Americans. But what's the unemployment rate using for Black Americans?
I don't know. What is it? Tell me, please.
It's usually
double.
It's usually double the standards. Now, okay. But if you factor in my statistics for the Black male, they unemployment about 20%.
That sounds about
right. But they don't want to show those numbers.
Right.
So when they say they taking our jobs, that's just a bold-faced lie. When out of 100 people, 13 people is Black people. You know, and
go ahead.
No, keep going.
But who is taking the jobs? Are they trying to say we're taking the jobs because we're not getting the jobs? You think somebody's gonna hire us or me with my hair looking like it's looking in the corporate setting, or like it's the Mexicans that don't speak English? Like who are they thinking? Because they think illegals are coming over here taking people's jobs. So I just think that's a false little thing they'd like to run with.
Boy, you ask me who they taking the jobs. I tell you who taking the jobs. It's your damn House of Representatives. It's the U.S. Senators. They taking them jobs and it's straight overseas. Ain't no.
There you go. That's outsourcing. Yeah.
America. Only thing America make now is ideas. And Brandon, in a
and
real
running
world,
out of ideas too.
You're right. In a real world, how can ideas? How can ideas build a building for you, Brandon?
Right, it can't.
How can ideas build a car for you, Brandon?
Right, it can't.
Can ideas build solar panels for you?
Right. So how do you feel about Elon Musk? I know we way off topic, but he has a lot of ideas and he was doing a lot of things. Remember, he was supposed to be buying Twitter and that didn't end up happening. Like what kind of ideas are we building on? Like we have Tesla. It's a great car. It's not really taking off like it was supposed to. I used to want a Tesla. I don't think I want a Tesla anymore.
Tesla's was designed by two guys who don't work for the company right now. Elon Musk just sold Pen Pal. Whatever he sold, his company was sitting on a buckload of money. And these guys who designed Tesla had the mindset of Tesla, said we need a CEO or a person to take us over the hill. So they got Elon Musk. He ain't the inventor of Tesla. Tesla ain't his ideas.
Right.
He ain't doing nothing. Elon Musk is doing the same shit I could do now if I had a whole bunch of
money.
If I had a bunch of money too.
You have to have the money too.
I want these berries to last to drive 50 miles longer. Hold on. Yep. I want the berry to do updates over the internet.
Right.
Hold on. I want the fast charger to be able to charge these berries fast without losing efficiencies in the long run. Right. I want, anybody could do that shit.
So do you think that's the same kind of thing with Tim Cook and Steve Jobs? Like Tim Cook is like, I want to make the battery in the iPhone last longer. I want to have a better camera that takes better pictures. It's kind of the same sort of thing. It's like where, you got to have a creator you're gonna pass the baton to him, not just somebody that's gonna hype it up and kind of have the ideas, like you say.
Steve Jobs, while he was smoking that crystal meth, wherever he was smoking, the crystal something he was smoking, high as hell, coming with that. He came up with the see. Here's the thing. Look, Brandon, this is the phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and you was kind of into technology, right?
Right.
In 2000, 2001, ain't you had an MP3 player, Brandon?
Yeah.
In 2001, ain't you had a digital camera, Brandon?
Yes.
In 2001, ain't you have access to the internet?
Yes.
Only thing this nigga did is put everything all in one. So what the this motherfucker is a genius.
Right.
The only thing he did is put all those things in one. And we talk about he's a damn okay, look by the computer.
That's a good point. Point.
In 1998, ain't you had a desktop computer?
Yes.
Guess what? What's the man name who died?
Steve Jobs.
Guess what Steve Jobs did? Guess what he did to a computer?
he turned to a laptop.
He put a color in the back of it. Now it's you got a monitor with blue back. It's still a damn computer, right?
Yes.
It's still a damn computer.
So you think we have good ideas, or it's just things put together?
Hold on. Let me show you another one. Brandon, you remember you used to get allegedly you used to get a lot of stuff for Napster, right?
Maybe.
Maybe yes, maybe. Allegedly, you could watch this. Allegedly, you could have got a lot of stuff from LimeWire, right?
LimeWire and all those, yes, quite possibly.
You know what Steve Jobs said? He said, "How about we start a cloud-based service and have everybody upload the music, and then they come here and take the damn thing." Man, these niggas ain't smart. Man, these people ain't smart. They just take it.
That's a good way of looking at it. Like I say,
they just think you talking about he was smoking a joint. They stealing it for free, but if I could get the cops on Napster, because this what people do, they get the police on you. Hey, Breonna Taylor, her house they wanted her boyfriend's house, and they put the cops on Breonna Taylor, right? Watch this. This Steve Jobs. If I can get those guys to go to jail, I can do the same thing and lease out to these real companies.
That's right, though. That's right, though.
Talk about what you got the iPhone. What's the little music thing y'all got?
And we're talking about iTunes.
There you go.
Music,
iTunes.
It's just Apple Music. That's what it is now, because iTunes is dead. But yeah,
and before
it's the same thing.
It was illegal pirating from Napster.
Right. It's just different code. They just do a different code.
Same thing. And you can think about this. Watch this. Now I'm gonna show you something. The electric car. They had electric cars before they had gasoline cars, Brandon. Can't you believe that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In the 1800s, they had electrical cars. GMC in the mid 90s had an all electric car on the road running.
Mm.
Bush, his son, said we can't have that shit. Take them up and crush them. Now, you think the guys at Tesla? That's how probably people make electric cars. The world ain't gonna never see that. We already had it. You know?
So basically we got recycled ideas and just things, taking two ideas and put them together. Nothing else is really innovative and brand new.
Oh shit! Hold on. Hold on, I'm going the wrong way. All right, well, let's get back on Little Mermaid. That was kind of
that was funny, right?
But hey, that's the truth. That is the truth. I know Brandon was deep in technology, the early 2000s. I was deep in technology, the early 2000s. What we got today ain't
It's the same
nothing
thing.
different.
Just more quality. They
It's
try
just
to
more
more
quality,
pixels.
and it's in your pocket at high speed. Ain't no 56K dial up no more. You know, they had online gaming in the early 2000s. Most people just didn't have the internet to afford it.
Right.
So,
You hook
all
the
right.
dial up to your console.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And if your mom got a phone call, you dropped off. You know, that's all it was. You know, boy, I used to hate that. You download the see, you had fast speed. I had to dial up. Boy, a phone call come in,
But I still had
off.
AOL. You know, you had to log on through the dial up, and then when you're on, if somebody called, kick you right off. No matter what you was doing.
You had to do when you had Roadrunner. You had it.
Well, that was after, but that was before when I had AOL. But Roadrunner, I don't think so. I don't think Roadrunner was like that because that was like TSL modem. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't 56K. That's the standard dial up.
Watch this, Brandon. I used to buy prepaid internet cards, Brandon. You ever heard of that before?
No.
I used to buy from CVS. I used to spend $10 on prepaid internet cards.
That's crazy.
And you get like 2 megabytes, or it was out of the megabytes or the minutes. You one of those two. So if I wanted to go on the internet, I go to CVS, pay money for a prepaid card, take it home, put that thing in the and dial up.
That's crazy.
All right, here's another thing with Ariel right here. This is from a lady I can't pronounce. Her photos on there. No, you can't just go change in Ariel. She is beautiful.
We can't see it. Hold on.
Oh, oops.
Thing. I can. There you go. Can you see it now?
Okay. Damn, you could control it too?
Yeah. But that's how it used to be.
All right. No, you can't just go change in Ariel. She is beautiful and all, but not the right person to be playing Ariel. Brandon, why do you think this young lady is not the right person to be playing Ariel? This beautiful lady.
She's not the right color. That's what they're trying to say. But color doesn't matter though, and people don't see color. And so why does it matter?
And this is from 2019. All right, here's another one. Us white girls. Us white girls who grew up with the Little Mermaid deserve a true to color Ariel. Disney, you made a big mistake by hiring Haley Bailey. This is going to be trash. See, Brandon? Us white girls.
But can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What percentage of the movies that come out that Disney makes are about white girls or white people in general? Like the majority of the movies that they make are white people. So they have one or two that are maybe people of color, which I don't like to say because they'll have one black person, one black movie, and a one Mexican movie, like Encanto or whatever it was. But it's not a lot of black Disney movies. Go ahead.
I'm working with Brandon. I'll go get on to work on his skills a little bit. Brandon would ask me a question and answer the same question before I ask the question. Brandon, ask me the question again. Let me answer it.
What percentage?
See, Brandon, you good. You good. You make a good host, but this is one thing. Okay, keep going. What
percentage of the movies that Disney puts out are people of color? We'll just say people of color first. Or non-white.
I would say since Disney is probably owned and controlled by 98% white man, I gotta say 98% of their movies gotta roll by white person. What's the movie? Snow White. Why didn't it Snow White? Who's little Snow White and the Nine Dwarfs, right?
Right.
What's another movie?
Snow White, Cinderella.
On top note, I was wrong, Brandon. I was wrong. Because sometimes they put out movies of their animals now. And I ain't never seen a black dog in one of their movies, man. So, I ain't never seen, even the 101 Dalmatians, those bitches was white. I ain't never seen a black dog.
Exactly. Right. And Disney has a history of being like racist in their black characters and making them kind of stereotypically ignorant, or you know what I'm saying? Like they like to do that too. But that was early on in their history.
Now, Brandon, why you bringing up stuff for 50 years ago?
Because that's still
We
something
had a
that
guy
trickles
with the big
down.
lips.
Right. That's still something.
Blade the die. Hey, boss.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
your
they go
Uncle
that,
today.
and they want us to keep those characters and build on those characters. No, we might want to change some of the characters that you guys love. And I saw the argument about, well, what if we have White Panther? All right, well, go make White Panther then, if you, or Black Panther and have him white, or however you want to do it. But the point is, there's not a lot of black representation in movies, especially when it's a positive thing. Y'all will let us have black shows when they're selling drugs and killing people. We just want to have something regular, like a love story, where it's a kid's story, so black girls and boys can see something different.
You know what I like about Stan Lee?
Go ahead.
Stan Lee had the guts to put black fictionary characters in his comic books.
Yeah. And were they saying they were kind of based on civil rights, had civil rights influence, like Martin Luther King and Malcolm kind of, put into some of these characters? I think I read something that was saying something like that.
Well, I think he was just basing on just like reality. Black people are a part of the community. Watch this. I was reading some articles from the U.S. Congress. They said It said African Americans. I don't believe in that, but they said it. African Americans in America touch every aspect of America now. So everything we do was influenced by African Americans. And it said this: if it wasn't for the African Americans doing the beginning of this country, the world would not be the same world we have today.
There wouldn't.
And if the U.S. government could write that, I could say, "What my motherfucking check at?"
Yeah, they don't want to do that though.
They ain't gonna do that. Words are cheap. Words are cheap. All right, Brandon, let's read this positive one.
I grew up loving Ariel because she was the first princess with red hair like me, and my daughter loves her for the same reason. I'm so excited that young POC, person of color, will be able to share the joy of a princess that looks like them. You will be gorgeous, Ariel. Congratulations.
What now? Ain't that sound nice?
Yes, it does.
Ain't that sound nice? Now I'll go show you a next clip coming up. Now watch this person. No, I just gonna let you read it and see what you think.
Okay.
Read this first one.
My gut reaction was no, don't like it. I don't think that the live action remakes are ever as good as the original, and the trailer didn't wow me. But then I watched the videos of kids reacting to the trailer and realized it's not about me. That's a good point. I'm an adult now, and the animated version will always be my version, but the remakes will be theirs. I genuinely cried when I saw how much the new Ariel means to them. Representation matters. Let these kids have diverse characters. It's their turn now. We will still watch our old animated version anytime we want, and that's true. And that's how we have to look at it.
And she got 15,000. No, Brad, you wrong. I'm about to prove you. And she got 15,000 likes.
Okay.
Now, well, Brandon, my gut reaction. What the hell that means?
Well, you know what that means.
What that means?
But at least she recognized her gut reaction is how she's been programmed, how society has trained her to be, And some people can realize that they're wrong and fight against their gut reaction, that they maybe didn't even realize that they were kind of racist or prejudiced or however you want to put it, but then realize, you know what? Let me step out of this because it's not about me. It's just about a movie. Like people can make whatever they want to make and call it whatever they want to have and have how many characters or whoever character they want to have play it.
Damn, Brandon, you are smart. Me and you on the same wavelength. Because this is from yesterday now. Here's my comment below. I had some time. I said, let me mess with them. Gut reaction. Read between the lines. Her unconscious mind went to a white only for the fictional character.
Right.
But her conscious mind returned to reality. It makes the kid happy.
Right.
But you see how she changed first. That a gut reaction, you get you shot.
Right, right. And your gut reaction, like you say, it's just how you were brought up and the society that you're in. Like, culturally, white people know that white is the standard and they see it as superior, whether they know it or not. So if you're trying to mess with something that they see as set in stone and you try to change it, they're going to fight it. But is that right? No, that's not right.
Now, will America benefit if you had more white people who thought like this? Because she still have pro-white,
yeah,
and still she may change.
Yeah, but this is my thing. You can be pro-white, and that's fine, but you can't suppress a group of people or be unjust to another group of people because you're one race. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
Brandon. No. History dictates the future. Being pro-white, that means you will kill everybody. You can take and kill every black person.
But listen,
every
are you pro-black? Are you pro-black?
Pro-black is different. Yes, but
that's what I'm saying.
Is different than pro-white.
But it should be the same way. But it's not. That's what I'm saying. If you're pro-black or pro-white, that just means you're for whatever that is. You shouldn't.
No, Brandon. You know good and well when black people say they pro-black and when white people say they pro-black, it's different levels.
It is.
Like I described this before. I'm like Vegeta, pro-black. Frieza is like the white people, pro-white. Frieza will cheat, steal, do everything to stay on top, to be the white first. Vegeta, me, pro-black, I want everybody on the same level field, and we got to fight it out. We can fight it out, but on the same level.
Right. I get what you're saying.
So it's a difference. You show me, okay, Africa is pro-black, but how many countries did they drop a nuclear bomb on? Okay, the Queen Elizabeth is pro-white. How many countries did they invade across the world?
Right. It's a difference for sure. It shouldn't be a difference, but like I say, and that's what they have inside of them, some of them.
And I think when white people hear when we say we pro-black, they kind of think it's the same as like when they say they pro-white. No, it's not. It's not.
So you think they might see it as like we're attacking them, or we had that same mindset to conquer?
That's what they see. Our pro-black, that's what they see.
Right.
This is what they see.
Well, that's not even the case. We haven't even got a chance to get foundation to where we are a group of people. We just saying we're pro-black and we stand for certain things. We don't even move as a collective together where we have that power that they should be scared. Like, imagine if we did get together and we were all on the same page and we were pro-black and that really meant something.
They was scared.
But that's what I'm saying. Now they're not. I mean,
1865 for 10 years. Those new people got out of slavery had them white people scared, man.
Right.
Because in 10 years, they went from everybody was illiterate to everybody, damn near everybody was literate, had their own businesses, started working together. And people, I was reading a book this week, people in Haiti, they changed. They said we can't have these black Negroes in the South be like Haiti, because Haiti said we ain't
fighting.
Well, after the fight, Haiti said we ain't growing no sugar cane.
Oh, okay.
We growing our own vegetables to eat, and we gonna be over here chilling. And guess what people in South Carolina done? Some people, the lucky few in South Carolina after slavery. They some of them had land. They did the land in three ways. A third of it for cotton. What was cotton used for, Brandon?
Shirts, I guess, other materials.
Cotton was used to sell, to get money from it.
You said to sail?
Yeah.
Boat, like sailboat? Oh, you said sail. Okay.
Sail. So third of the crop was for cotton to bring in income. A third of it was for corn to feed the livestock. A third of it was for vegetables to feed themselves. That's not American, Brandon.
No,
They can't make money. That shit need to be 100% cotton. Because we need to extract all the money.
Yeah.
And that scared them. And they started doing black codes and start making it illegal. Well, a black person to work a job, they had to get a permit. So if you wanted to be a mechanic, Brandon, you had to go downtown to get a permit. You think they give you a permit to be a mechanic?
I couldn't hear you. You said what? It was breaking up.
All right, Brandon. Just say you wanted to be a mechanic and you had to get a permit to be a mechanic. When you go downtown in the late 1800s, would they gave you a permit to be a mechanic?
No.
Then they say, okay, you can't be a mechanic, but you know what you can do? You can pick this damn cotton out this field. We give you a job for that. Right. So you thought you was free, but you really wasn't free under black codes.
They try to streamline you in a different direction to have you back on the plantation, basically.
And and if your dog was barking in the backyard too loud, Brandon, they're coming to arrest you, Jack. And then you get shipped off. Then you'll be working for free.
Right.
That's
same kind of stuff. But if you think about it, like how Black Wall Street was, they dropped bombs on those black cities. Like that's crazy to think about. And people kind of barely survived that. And it's just like people don't care, or people don't want to see our struggle, or where we were trying. They just say you pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But when we did, y'all destroyed it anyway. So what's the point?
Now, Brandon, you heard me speak about how the highways was used to destroy some black communities, right? Let me see this video up. This thing may not be up. It's acting a little slow. They got right now in Detroit, they want to tear down a highway because the highway 60 years ago was intentionally used to destroy a black town. Don't that sound crazy, Brandon? Yeah. Well, that don't sound crazy, but
sound like America, though.
That was reality, and people don't see the past things that happened that still affects us now. For example, you heard of Mississippi, right?
Yes.
In Jackson, Mississippi, Brandon, do you know what's going on down there?
They're having an issue with the water. Like the water is contaminated where a lot of people don't need to really be drinking it.
Is it that town majority black?
Yes.
I ain't done the research yet, but based on past events, I believe probably 60 to 70 years ago, that town was majority white. And I got a feeling that a new concept called neighborhoods and suburbs came out. So a lot of people left those cities and started building up suburbs because the government was giving loans to white individuals to buy a house.
Yeah.
So when those people left those cities, which we call white flight, black people went to those cities. And you know what happens statistically if people leave cities, Brandon, back then?
What?
They don't keep up the infrastructure. The city crumbles.
Yeah.
But you know what? When you build stuff, guess what? I'm a manufacturing expert. When you build stuff in an industrial way, it can last a long time with no maintenance. But soon, decades later, it's gonna break and crumble down. And that's what's going on now, in my opinion. It's the stuff they did 50 to 60 years ago.
But that's everywhere, really, if you think about it. But you can't. Yeah.
Baltimore now. Baltimore is a very old town. If you go drive through Baltimore, a lot of homes were built in 1900s, 1940s, 1930s. And a section of Baltimore having water issues, almost the same water issue.
Right.
Why? White flight. people left Baltimore in the 60s, in the 70s. And
But
when
is
they
it the city's obligation to make sure these things are taken care of? Like, you can't just have a water pipe, sending water out and then just think it's going to be good forever. Don't you think
did,
they need to be trying to change some of this stuff out?
did I tell you, Brennan, they moved the money? It's called allocation.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't allocate enough money to fix those things, how's it going to get fixed?
It still needs to be fixed. That's not something you can just turn your back on and move
If
funds and
you
say
don't allocate the money, Brandon, how's it going to get fixed?
it should just automatically be fixed if we're holding the people that we're voting for. And that's one of the things we need to be focused on, having clean water in our city.
Brandon, if you don't tell who's goes, if they jerry rig the whole thing, which they do in South Carolina, every damn state, you don't get no representation in this place, in places that do the allocations. So if they ain't gonna give you no money to fix it, how you gonna fix it?
Like
Jackson, let me say this.
Go ahead.
Jackson, Mississippi produces the most tax dollars in the whole state.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have enough money to fix the damn water.
Right, that's what I'm about to say. and they taking money out of everybody's check in the city. Still, you paying a water bill for water you can't even probably drink or bathe in, but you still paying a water bill.
Shit, you paying other counties' bills.
Mm-hmm.
But the people in control are allocating those monies in different locations.
And so even with all that going on, we already know that the money's not being put where it needs to be. We still don't have anybody to blame. Like, who is to blame? We don't have nobody we can hold their feet to the fire.
It's the people who's in there.
But where are they? Like I said, what's the solution? It just seemed like, they're going to show you what's going on, and it is what it is. We need to send some more money across seas.
The solution? You want a solution, Brandon?
Yeah, what's the solution?
Black people need to quit going in there, just punching the ticket and walking off.
Mm.
You need politicians need to work for your vote. If they can't work for your vote and do what you tell them to do, you don't use them. Also, you need black people to withhold money and stop spending all these monies at these stores that's not owned by you, not controlled by you, or don't hire people who look like you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's some of the things you do. And if you do that, like you said in one of your videos that I posted, I'm getting a lot of reviews on IG for it. If you do that, then you'll have power. You create power in your own self, invested with your own people.
Yeah. But you have to respect your people. You have to look at your brother as your brother, not your enemy. I think we do a lot of that out of jealousy or hate or whatever. We just have that mentality beat into us that we're in competition with each other when we're really not. We're on the same team.
You said mentality beat. Who's doing the beating?
What do you mean? Well, they beat us into
who?
Well, the slave master.
Nah, I ain't gonna even put that on that. That's some of it. It ain't all of it.
That's not all of it. No, for
I
sure.
told you in Africa, you in the 1500s, one tribe was kidnapping another tribe. I sell you this black man for them ragged ass clothes you got on your back, or dust or pistol, or some beans. We was doing that in Africa before slavery was over here.
So is it something we need to work on? Is we can't blame it on slavery?
You can blame some, but I don't know what it is about us. Why we gotta hate on niggas over there so much? Why we gotta hate on black people over there so much? Over there. And when the white people get together, they said, hey, if we got two white guys at the table and one black guy, it's on code that we gotta jump the black guy.
Yeah.
A black person be like, here's what black people do. We got two black guys at the table and one white guy. The black person be like, I could team up with a white guy and jump the black guy. That's what we do.
Right.
That's what we do.
Right.
See, and here's what white people do. If it's three white people at the table, they'll fight each other. But if you bring another black person, oh, we team it up. We gonna be whooping you. But we don't see that for some reason.
We don't do the commonality thing. I know you saw that what happened to that rapper PNB Rock. He was at Roscoe Chicken and Waffles, and I guess somebody came in, tried to rob him. I guess he wasn't taking it off fast enough, and they end up killing him over what? Some diamonds that aren't worth that much, really, and a watch that's overvalued.
That's a sad way to die, man. You up here eating some fried chicken, and now you
for nothing. I
don't want to die like that, man.
Right.
You know what I tell you in Baltimore? I ain't getting shot in my damn car. I don't want to die like that. Somebody got to drag me out my car. I'm stiff up in there.
Right. So let me ask you: Do you go to hood areas in Baltimore sometime?
I quit going to Baltimore I went there, had to go there for work 2 weeks ago, but I quit enjoying Baltimore damn near over a year now.
Oh yeah.
If it's just
not worth it. Like I
go to the white section early in the morning. I go to the white section.
That's kind of how I am. Like now I'm like, I just want to just be chilling in the white area. You know what I'm saying? It's just safer. Like you get to come home at the end of the night. Not saying nothing can happen to you, but depending on where you're going in Atlanta, like it's rough and people are hungry. You know what I'm saying? They looking for easy targets. That's just how it is.
And boy, I'm telling you, people don't. To me, drug dealing is over, Brandon. What's in now is stealing. That's the thing. Stealing.
Right.
The original hustler. I'm stealing something.
Right.
But now they stealing with pistols. They can steal. You gonna get shot.
Right.
That's the thing. I want bring back 1970s stealing. Snatching the chain and running, them snatching the person running, or busting your window out, taking your shit in there. Now they bust there, snatch your chain and then shoot you.
So would you, if somebody had a gun on you, are you going to hesitate, or you just go hurry up and take it off? What are you going to do? You going to try to fight? You going to try to shoot?
I don't know. Like a man was about to pull a gun on me about 3 weeks ago. But fuck, I was cool. I wasn't an op. I was just walking for exercise. I was just walking for exercise. He was on the side because I said, he was on the side. He saw him come up. So I was about to pull it off. I said, man. He said, yeah. He was like, man, these boys be out here. They be about this. I said, man, I ain't gonna take. The man had sitting on the sidewalk with some groceries, like walking. He had stuff, his personal stuff. You know what I mean? But at that moment, I wasn't like God had me. I was just like, I ain't about to rob you. You about to shoot me for no reason. I'm out here sweating and walking. No good away niggas ain't gonna be out here no sun in 90 degrees, sun trying to go rob you.
Right. But if he was a white man walking, he wouldn't even think that way.
You never know. You never know, Brandon. Because we was at the edge. It's an edge, and I don't want to say where Baltimore. I live. It's a you got two very close small towns, then you got Baltimore. Mm-hmm. But as you bleed closer to those near Baltimore, the crime and the heroin addicts
they
get closer. So at this point, see, if I was 2 blocks down, it won't be like that. If I was 2 blocks up, that's that borderline. That's that borderline heroin addict speak. See, that's my turnaround point. I get to that point that I turn around and go back. And boy, he thought I was one of them. I said, nah, I said, nah, bro. Then while I passed him, then I came back. I said, man, peace be with you, brother. You don't have to put a gun out on me over those damn groceries. Right. But I don't know what I'd do, Brandon, because in that situation, I was just chilling.
All right.
Did I freeze up? You froze up?
No, I can see you.
Am I moving?
Yeah, you moving.
Yeah, I'm froze on my damn picture. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Hold on.
No.
Okay, I froze on my picture. All right, Brandon. Damn. Man, the media is propaganda. I don't know what we could do. You want to try to knock out Joe Biden or do that later? We could do that
We can
Sunday.
do it Sunday. We'll do it Sunday, and we might try to record again because we can just do this, and it's not that hard. Like I say, we wasn't supposed to be doing but 30 minutes, but like I said, we do that easily. So we can do it. We'll do it again. We'll try to record again late like this. Not too bad.
Hold on, let me ask you: if somebody pulled a gun out you, Brennan, with you got 3 women,
Right?
who need you, what you gonna do? You got 3 women who need you.
I'm gonna pull out some pro-black stuff. Like, brother, don't even do this. We fighting the same battle. We on the same team. I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna be taking off. Well, I'm not gonna have no chain on. No way. I don't move like that out in the real world. I have regular clothes on. I have a graphic tee. Like,
What kind of iPhone you got?
He
iPhone
not
5?
he not gonna know that.
What kind of
I got a
iPhone?
13.
Yeah, I'll say give it up, player.
I'll be like,
I
here you
know.
go. Here you go. I'll be like, let me go ahead and put the passcode in so you won't have to worry about unlocking it. I said, let me go ahead and factory reset everything for you. You don't have to worry about that.
Now, with your iPhone, is yours, what kind of, is it on a, because they do it different now. Are you leasing it? Is paid for, or what is it?
It's not paid. Well, is that paid? No, I'm still paying for this one. I'm actually still paying for this one because I just got the 13 maybe 2 months ago.
Okay,
well, 2 or 3 months ago.
Because I haven't kept up. I didn't keep up with how the thieves work. Because I knew somebody was on a court show and they was leasing it and the person couldn't unlock it, and they was suing the person because hey, this shit blocked because they ain't paying for it yet.
Right.
So that's why I was wondering how the thieves do that now.
I don't know, but I guess there is a way that you could do that. You could get it from like Verizon, be paying on it, and sell it to somebody else.
But they had that shit locked up. I think they had that shit like this till that shit get paid off.
I don't think mine's like that.
How you know?
Because it's not a lot. It's not a lot.
If I want leave it at McDonald's and walk off and see what happens. See, can you pick it back up when you get enough? I'm telling you, Brandon. I'm telling you. I think because these phones cost so much, they put on payment plans now.
Right.
And I think they do that. They lock that bitch up. Do that shit paid off.
They might. Like I say, if I'm on there, I don't know. You might be right though. For a cell phone, for sure. Tablets, no, I don't think so. But a phone might be like that because, like I said, you barely paying on it if you doing like the monthly thing. Because people usually pay off a phone in 2 years. Like if you paying more, that's different. But the way you have your cell phone, if you buy it, you're trying to stretch it out. You're not trying to pay for the whole thing up front. Usually.
And that's why they get to lock it up. That's why I say
because if you're not making your payments, they can lock it so you can't use it. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get you to pay. I ain't got a cramp in my leg.
Damn iPhones, they get the iPhone. You said 13.
So you're not. Yeah. So you still Android? Because I was Android for the longest time, and I hated iPhone, but I just like it now.
When I only used iPhones when they gave me one at work.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't really like dibbling and dabbling in it.
Yeah.
So, but it's all right. You just gotta get used to the swipe stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still Android.
Did you download iMovie like you said you was?
I don't got no damn
Oh yeah, you're supposed to be trying to get a computer. You're trying to see if you...
I changed it up. Maybe I want the money to stack up a little bit, figure out what to do with it.
I hear you. Yeah.
And that's down the road. All right, Brandon, they're calling it a day.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it a day because I still need to help my daughter with some homework. And she just came
homework? It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah. She like to do homework
Brandon,
late.
Brandon, you one of these damn new parents, man.
Okay, well, I want to see for you.
Brandon, 10 o'clock. This is supposed to be you and your wife time now.
We were watching a movie. We paused the movie. We did our show. She got to do. I think she got to do like. She has class during the day. Tell your schedule real quick. She has a class at 9 to 10, and then 10:30 to 11. I think 10:30 to 11. Then we went to IKEA. We got the furniture. Came back. You know how long it take to get in the city and out of the city. Put this table together. I thought I was supposed to go to work. They said we got enough people, so you don't really have to come.
You talking about Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I put the table together, put the chair together, set everything up. She did some of her iReady math and reading. That's part of her homework, but she got some other homework stuff to do. Then we watched the movie and they say, no, it's time to do this show. So we did that. And
is she in school here, there, or back home?
Well, I guess I can't. Just for. I mean, it don't matter. Yeah, it don't really matter like that.
Back home or there,
because we live in South Carolina still.
Nah, you don't know that. They don't know that. So she in school there or back home?
Back home virtually.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
But I think we just called about schools around here to go physically, so she may be doing that next year.
And how old is she now?
6.
Oh, okay.
Turning 7 in March.
Boy, she go back to school. Boy, she'll be ear to ear.
Right. She loved it. Like we went to one of them like not trampoline, but it's like one of those climbing places where you can climb all the way up and stuff like that. Just finding people to play with and doing all that kind of interaction stuff. She loves that. She's good with that. She's not shy at all. So if she goes to school, she's gonna be talking the whole time.
You don't want her too much. Your grown ass be running her iPhone, and she still gotta be a kid.
Right. That's why I say I try to let her do her own thing. Yeah. Even though I want to play too, but I'm like, nah, go ahead, play with your friend. Do your thing.
You'll be up there. Oh, my leg hurt. Hold on.
Right. I want to do a little bit. But yeah, that's just part of it.
All right, Brady. Well, that's it. We'll call it a day, man.
All right. Thank you guys for watching, checking out this episode of Men of the Metaverse. I want to try to start naming, because remember we said we was gonna do 2 dope boys in the metaverse. I want to try to put that in some of the titles too, just because that's a good title, and it kind of represents what we do too, and pull people in. So
yeah, I kind of like that too.
Yeah.
What? I don't see. It's dark outside. My whole room look back in the different.
Yeah, I like it. Looks good though. It looks good.
All right, Brandon. I'll talk to you later. I'm getting sleepy.
All right, then I'll holler at you.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.